Welcome guys, today is Monday, it is September 18th and we are here for a Pilates yoga combo. We're going to start out with Pilates. That's going to get us all warmed up and really focused on connecting with our core, which helps us in everything that we do in life. So it's a great place to start. Things to watch out for in Pilates: holding your breath. It's very important to keep breathing. I will cue your breathing, but if you have an exhale and I say inhale, as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. Second thing we watch out for is overuse of our lower back. And what happens is it is part of our core. And when our abs fatigue or we're not engaging them correctly, we end up feeling movements in the lower back, and that is not what we want. So if you feel that happen, you're going to take a little break and then begin again. Third thing to watch out for is tension in the neck shoulder area, and that happens when you're placing your hands behind your head and you're pulling on your head to get it off the floor. The goal is to engage the abdominals, actually lift the upper body off the floor. And so if you're feeling neck tension, you know, same thing, that your form is incorrect and you need to take a little break, regroup, and start again. So remember, both practices are journeys. You're not going to get them all done in 1 or 2 classes. They're a lifelong thing that you, every time you do it, you learn something more about yourself and about your practice. So we are going to all start down on our backs. Let's do a little relaxation. So let our arms rest at our sides, palms open in the sky. I want you to close your eyes and begin to breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding your belly back and rib cage on the inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. As you exhale out through your mouth, think about pursing your lips or clenching your teeth a bit so that when you're pushing the air out, you're forcing it out through a smaller space, which in turn makes the abdominals work harder to really press the air out. While we're continuing to breathe, let's bring awareness to our arms. I want you to do a nice long stretch of your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. However, the rest of the body stays relaxed. Now let the arms relax, and we'll do the same with our legs. Stretch our legs from our hips to our heels, pushing out, stretching nice and long. And then let your legs relax. And now let's shift awareness into the belly. I want you to pull down on the back side of your navel, like you're trying to press it against your spine without holding your breath. And then let that go. Try again, navel to spine, hold it in nice and close. And release. Once more, navel to spine. So this is something you can practice even when you're not in class. When you're lying down, when you're standing, when you're walking, when you're sitting, navel to spine. And then let's release. Now we're going to inhale both arms high, exhale them behind us. Stretch out through your fingers, push out through your heels. Open up that spine. And then let it all go soft. And from there, let's pull left knee to chest. Give it a nice hug and flex and point that foot. Now rotate your ankle lead with your big toe. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Switch the legs. Right knee in, flexing and pointing to start. Easy circle with our ankle. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And now both knees come in nice and close. Give yourself a big hug. Let's do a couple rocks side to side. Feel that massage on either side of your spine. And then just hold neutral and we'll circle both knees round and round, massaging our lower back. And then let's reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in. Now I want you to tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs. And round up, nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And release. Try again, tighten the belly, round up, nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And release. One more time, tightening the belly, rounding up. So notice that we're not using the neck, we're using the belly to roll us up. Now thumb and index fingers form a triangle. lightly back of the head, elbows wide. Let's separate the knees, heels touch, toes apart. Inhale your legs straight, exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now as you inhale and extend, toes together, heels apart. Exhale back in, heels together, toes apart. So it's a little arrowhead V. Inhale, exhale. Last two, and one. Good, now let's bring knees and feet together, scrunch toes, cross through arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue, but flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now send the legs out into little point flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Now arms at your sides, palms to the sky. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats, and then exhale for 5 beats. Second set, flip your palms over. Inhale. Flip. Level 2, you can bend your knees. Level 1, you can rest your feet down. Flip. 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 And hold it. Tuck your knees in, send your head down, and breathe. Ooh, all right, so now you should feel a bit warmer and we're ready for roll-up. So we're going to start with our knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed together firmly. The goal is to use your belly to roll you up as far as you can without engaging your hip flexor. So we start with arms behind the shoulders, relaxed on the mat. First we inhale, lift the arms, feel the shoulders drop back. Exhale, engage the belly to peel you up, stretch as far as you can. Inhale, and then exhale, roll back down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders dropped. Exhale, using the belly to peel us up. Inhale. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, scooping the belly in to peel us up. Inhale. Now, if you're confident that you're not engaging the legs, you can stretch them out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Exhale, the belly pulls us up. Stretch as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Once more, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly pulls us up. We inhale. Exhale, tuck, and we roll back down. Once down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, and then let's bring the knees back into the chest. Again, give yourselves a nice tight hug. Tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs. Let's come back up into our C shape. This time, arms at our sides off the mat, palms facing up. But bend your elbows so your fingertips touch your shoulders. Then we're going to inhale, arms and legs straight. Open, close legs. Exhale, bend knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, 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 knees. 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees. 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Tuck your knees even closer. Rest your head down and breathe. Good. Now we're ready to move into some leg circles. So I want you to stretch your leg up really, really straight. You want your toes pretty much over your nose. Right knee bent with foot on the mat for level 1 or level 2. Pushing right leg out straight. Everybody arms at sides. Palms to the sky. Left leg crosses right. Circles out and up. So you're going to draw a circle on the ceiling about the size of a large beach ball. and accentuate the crossing over the midline part of the body, part of the circle. So I don't want you to circle your leg wider out than your hip. Last two, and one. Now other way. Out first, in and up. Last two, and one. Hold the leg up, now bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. Gonna inhale, drop about halfway, exhale, sweep around, legs together. Inhale down. One more. Hold it, good, now switch. Keep the right leg straight, toes above your nose, left knee bent, foot on the mat, or pushed out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. There's that large beach ball on the ceiling, directly above us. Last two, and one. Now other way. Out first, in and up. Last two, and one. Hold the leg up, now bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. This time the legs sweep around, they pull together. Exhale up. So what do we know about any type of movement that's using both legs at the same time? That's going to be really activating of the abdominals. And if your abs aren't doing their job, you're going to feel this in your lower back. One more. Hold there. All right, so now both legs circle to the left and then up, and then to the right and up. So our circles now are about the size of a basketball. Last circle. And hold right there. Good, then tuck your knees in. And as we exhale, let's roll up. And now we're ready for spine stretch. So we need to sit up really, really straight. That's hard for you to do. Insert a pillow under your hips or another mat that you've got rolled up. We open our legs apart no wider than our hips, and we flex our feet. And we stretch our arms out shoulder level. So shoulders over hips remain the entire time. We're going to inhale in preparation. On the exhale, we start tightening the belly. While that's happening, our head drops to our arms, chin to our chest. You're going to push out through fingers and feet. Keep those shoulders stacked over your hips, and then inhale, rise up slowly. Try again, exhale, scooping the belly in. We're rounding, 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 dropping the head. So from the side, we should look like a really nice C shape. And then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Exhale. Inhale, 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 lower, middle, upper spine. How about one more? Exhale. Inhale, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Let your arms come down. Remove your elevation if you're using it. We'll bring our legs back together, and then let's bend our knees. Placing our hands behind your thighs. I want you to get your thighs as close to your ribs as you can, and then find your balance on your tailbone. Big toes close, knees slightly open. Relax your shoulders now, let your chin fall to your chest. And think about keeping your nose tucked between your knees. No shruggy shoulders. That would be level 1. Level 2, you can do the same exact thing. You can bring your hands in front of your shins. So we're using only the belly to roll us back, and only the belly to get us back up again. So when we roll, we want to make sure we don't roll back onto the neck. And we want to make sure that we're not throwing ourselves back with our shoulders or our head. And then we're not using our legs and our feet to help get us back up. You can do these at your own pace, but think of it as a nice massage along the length of your spine. Let's all try one more. Good, and then once you back up, we're going to keep our left knee and stretch our right leg out, and then roll back so you end up in your C shape. Right hand to top left knee, left hand goes to top left ankle, elbows open. We simply alternate arms and legs. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. One more. Switch, stay. Now it's both knees in. Hands can rest on ankles, shins, or tops of feet. This is double leg stretch. So as we inhale, arms and legs reach out, 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 out. They stretch. Exhale, the arms sweep around the knees, tuck in. So it's inhale, stretch. Notice that we remain in our C shape the entire time. Last 2. And one more. All right. Now we're ready for straight single leg stretch. So your left leg's going to go straight. Your hands are going to reach up as close to your ankle as you can. And then right leg straight also. Start to bring that left leg towards your face and pull your right leg away from your face, and then we switch. So while we're doing this, make sure there's no forcing or yanking that leg into place. We're simply guiding it along. Last 2, and 1. Good, now bring both legs together, toes touching, heels apart. You can rest your head for a moment. Everybody thumb and index finger. Make a triangle. Level 1, it goes under your tailbone. And you're going to keep your butt on that triangle. Level 2, triangle behind the head. Everybody tighten the belly so we're up in our C shape. We inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, snap the legs up without lifting that butt. So it's inhale, lower. Last 2. And one more. Hold up. Good job. All right? Everybody knees to chest. Everybody triangle behind the head. We're still in our C shape. Left knee and right leg out. Start with just your legs alternating. Noticing that your hips don't move. So you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay, lift a little higher. Now opposite armpit crosses towards the knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Do 8, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Last one. Switch and stay. In go the knees. Down goes the head. Breathe. Whew. Rest your feet down, knees bent, arms wide. Drop both of your knees to one side and look in the other direction. And then come back up and drop your knees the other way. Good, and then back to neutral. Now we're going to keep our knees bent, feet on the floor. Space your feet apart about hips distance. And we want to keep our heels out slightly and our toes turned in slightly. And enough space between buttocks and heels that we really activate hamstrings and glutes. We don't want to feel this in the quads or the knees. So arms at our sides, we're tightening the belly, we're slowly peeling up. Into bridge, making sure you're not feeling any weight in your neck. And then exhale equally as slowly melt down. Try again, tighten the belly as you roll up. Pressing your hips up nice and high. And then exhale as you lower back down. Again, tightening the belly, peeling up, lifting nice and high. And pressing back down. One more time, we're going to tighten the belly and peel up. Now I want you to remain in your bridge. We'll pull the left knee in, stretch your left leg really straight, and then we're going to lower left, flex, point, down, up. Last two, and one, let's hold the leg up, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big hold. Good, now let's bend, place the foot down. We'll switch, other knee and extend up, lower left, flex, point. Last two, and 1. Hold up, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big hold. Now let's bend the knee again, place your foot down, toes in, heels out, press your hips a little higher. Good, now as slowly as you can melt. And then once you've made it all the way down, we can pull those knees in, nice tight hug. A few more rocks side to side. Good, and then hold center and let's roll up. And then once you've made it up, stretch your legs out straight. And let's do row number 1. So for row number 1, we're going to keep our legs pressed together, flex your feet, extend the arms, make a fist with your hands, and then press your knuckles together with your thumbs pointing down your elbows, shoulder level. On the inhale, we're going to scoop the belly in, pull back. On the exhale, first the arms extend, then they're going to open really wide. And as they're opening, think about swan diving your chest into your thighs, hook hands together, inhale, lift up higher, higher. And then exhale to your toes. Come back up, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open wide and fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to your toes. Come back up, try again, knuckles together, thumbs down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open wide and fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to your toes. Come back up again, knuckles together, thumbs down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up, and exhale to your toes. And let's try one more, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down, inhale, scooping back, exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up, and exhale to your toes. And then slowly come back up. And then once you're back up, let's just cross our legs Taylor style. Come into a nice seated mountain pose. So you're going to let your palms open face to the sky, back of your hands on your knees, heart center lifted. Breathe. So try to breathe now only in and out through the nose. Let your chin fall to your chest, so breathe into the back of your neck. So when we're in our C-shaped position, we're drawing chin to chest. This is how relaxed our neck should feel. We don't want to feel tension in the neck. Now let's inhale, lift the head tip back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. And then inhale, lift your back and open your throat. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Now roll your ear to the left. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then just let that chin rest on your chest. From there, let's bring ourselves back up to that neutral spine and let your palms press at your heart. Inhale your arms and your heart wide. Exhale, scoop the belly in around the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Let your fingertips float down and relax. And then slowly begin to unfold. And once we're upright, let's return to seated mountain pose. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale as we soften. And then let's transition onto hands and knees. So once we've made it to hands and knees, check it out. Your hips should be over your knees. You should feel the tops of your feet on the mat. Shoulders over your wrists, and your hands should be widespread with your hands turned in slightly, and you're going to press down through second and third and fourth knuckles on each hand. And what that's going to do is ensure that you're not sinking your weight into your wrists. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then let's exhale and round out for that cat. Try again, inhale, open cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then return to neutral spine. Big toes close, knees stay apart. Let's push our tailbone back towards our heels. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. And then turn your palms open face to the sky. Flip your hands back over, foundational hands, tuck your toes, and make your way back up into downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few times, so you're lifting and lowering each heel individually. And then we're going to press those heels downward, and then inhale into a nice solid plank. Exhale again into down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a giant step forward with your right foot. Make sure that you've got your knee over your ankle, your back leg long and straight, eyes looking out. Runner's lunge. From our runner's lunge, we're going to sink down onto that left knee, press through the top of your left foot, and then slowly lift up our body and move into crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck those left toes under, lift the left knee. We're back in lunge, but not for long. We send that right foot back into plank. Press yourself up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. Pressing the heels down. This time we step the left foot forward. Once it's in place, we check as our knee over our ankle, back leg long and straight. And then go ahead and sink to the right knee and press to the top of your right foot. And when you're ready, start to slowly rise and we move into crescent. Exhale, fold forward, hands come down. Tuck those right toes under, lift the right knee. Send your left foot back. Return to your plank. Now we're going to modify to our knees. And then lower down, elbows opening, chest down, then hips down. Now tuck the elbows in. Press to the tops of your feet and your hip bones, lengthen your spine, and rise into cobra. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, back down. And inhale, rise, cobra. Let's tuck our toes and make our way back up into downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Modify if you'd like, or lower in one piece. Inhale, we all lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale back up into down dog. Now let's step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. Toes are close, heels are apart. And we're going to slowly roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Once more, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step our right foot back into our lunge. Once there, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Draw a straight line from your left heel to the back of your right heel, and then begin to lift upper body. So we want to make sure that our knee is stationed over our ankle. We've got our hip bones facing the front edge of our mat, and then our shoulders are squared out over our hips. When ready, we can bend the arms. And there's warrior one. And let the arms come forward. Now let's open the arms wide and start to pull the left leg straight. Revolve with the upper body, and then we come into our 5-pointed star. Toes in, heels out, palms opening to the sky. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, rush the earth, and come back up. Exhale, fold, and rise. Once more, exhale, fold, and inhale, rise. Let's return to 5-pointed star. Keeping your belly button super tight, let's hinge forward, and that brings us into straddle airplane. And then we're going to let the hands come all the way down. Press down through your palms as you inhale, look out. Exhale, we're going to bend the elbows and try to sink that upper body even deeper down. And then press down through your palms, which again, pushing arms straighter, straighter, straighter. Reopen into airplane. And then inhale, return to 5-pointed star. Once there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, and then bend your left knee. Bring it out over your ankle without going beyond your toes, and just look past your palm. So I want you to feel your body weight centered equally into both feet. Let's lift that right arm alongside the right ear. Stretch the left arm forward and then lift the left as you lower your right. Push that left palm towards the sky. Breathe all the way up the left side of your ribs. And then come back into warrior two. Pull the left leg straight without locking, and then begin to pull that right hip right and start stretching the left arm farther and farther away from your right hip. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the left and lift the right. And that brings us into triangle pose. So we want to feel our right hip pressing a little bit forward, right shoulder pulling a little bit back. Breathing any tension that you're holding in your neck or your shoulders. And then let's keep that right arm high but bend the left knee. You can either rest your left forearm on your thigh or reach your left hand to the mat for extended angle pose. Exhale, revolve upper body. Return to runner's lunge. Send your left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist and insert a side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into plank, and then press back up into down dog. Let's step our right foot forward into our lunge. Once there, we're going to keep left hand pressing down, and then inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, and there's our twisting lunge. Exhale, right hand down. Let's step that left foot forward, toes close, heels apart, bending both of our knees like we're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while we're sinking those hips down, you're going to pull your knees closer and closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs, add your arms alongside your ears. There's chair pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, Lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. And exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now let's take the step back with our left foot into our lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly, align right heel with the back of left heel, lift upper body. Check right knee, it should be over the ankle, hip bones forward, shoulders squared out, add your arms, warrior one. Arms come forward. Start to pull that right leg straight, opening the arms wide, rotate upper body, and we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the sky, exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. Now as we exhale, let the arms open only and let them hook together behind your back. Once they are pulled down, and then think about opening your heart as you open your throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, stay long in the waist and hinge forward. Holding all the way down. And then once you're down as far as you can, let your head just dangle down and try lifting your arms a little higher. And then as we exhale, let's release the hands. And see about cradling your elbows in the palms of your hands, just letting your head dangle freely. Press down through your palms, pushing your arms straighter, straighter, straighter. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open arms for airplane. And then let's inhale and slowly rise back up, returning to 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align right heel with left arch, and simply bend the right knee. Find that spot where your body weight is balanced equally into both feet, so you're not feeling more weight in your front foot than your back foot. And lift the left arm alongside your left ear. Reach that right arm a little farther forward. Lift the right as you lower your left. Turning right palm to the sky. Reverse forward. Excuse me. And then let's bring ourselves back to warrior two. And now we're ready to pull that right leg straight without locking. And build our triangle. We begin to pull that left hip left, and we start stretching that right arm far, far away from our left hip. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, send the right hand low and the left arm high. Feel like you're pressing your left hip forward a little bit and rolling that left shoulder back slightly. Breathing away any tension you're holding in your neck or your shoulders. One more inhale. On the exhale, let's begin to bend. That left knee we can either place, or right knee we can either place our right forearm on our thigh, or right hand to the mat, extended angle pose. Exhale, revolve upper body. Let's return to runner's lunge. Take a step back with your right foot. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Let's keep left shoulder over left wrist this time, opening for side plank. And then exhale, back around into full plank, and press back up into down dog. Stepping the left foot forward between our hands. brings us back into our lunge. And then just keep that right hand down as we inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist for twisting lunge. Exhale that hand down. Let's step the right foot in. Toes close, heels apart. Bending our knees once again like we're going to sit in a tiny chair. And while we're dropping those hips, we're pulling the knees closer together. Lifting ribs from thighs, adding arms alongside our ears, chair pose. And then from there, let's inhale, rise from our chair. Exhale, hands to our heart. And then bring your arms alongside your body. Palms facing forward, really stretching your fingertips towards the earth. Spreading those toes out nice and wide. We've got standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Stepping back with our right foot into our lunge. Go ahead and sink down onto the right knee. Now let's bring both hands to the inside of our left foot and start pulling the top of our right thigh towards the mat. Keeping the left knee over the ankle, ease your upper body closer to the mat. And breathe into the front of your right thigh and the back of your left thigh. And then go ahead and walk your hands back in. Let's take our left leg, extend it behind us, hip level. Push out to the heel of that foot. Now add the right arm forward and turn your right palm to the sky for spinal balance. And then while you're here, see if you can lift your right foot so it's not helping you balance. We'll bring the hand and the foot back down and then go ahead and set those left toes down. Let's step our right foot back into our plank. And press back up into down dog. Inhale again into plank. And once more, press back up into down dog. And then from there, let's come down onto all fours. Once we've made it down onto all fours, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Now let's step the right foot forward. We're going to keep both hands to the inside of that foot. Start to pull the top of your left thigh forward. And then ease that upper body down. And breathe into the front of your left thigh and the back of your right thigh. And then we can walk our hands back in. And let's take the right leg, extend behind us, push out through that right heel. Add the left arm forward, turning palm to the sky. And then see if you can lift your left foot also. And then bring the hand and the foot down. We'll set our right toes down. Step that left foot back and return to plank. And then press back up into down dog. Walk our dog a few times. Press the heels down. And then let's return to all fours. Separate the knees, big toes close. We're going to push all the way back with that tailbone. Once again, let your chest drop through your knees. Forehead to the mat, palms opening to the sky. Now let's take that left arm, feed it through the right armpit and sink your shoulder all the way down. We'll bring that arm out and let's switch. And then bring that arm out and stretch back. Slide your hands closer to your knees, press down with your palms, lift up your body. And then once we're upright, come around to a seat. Now let's bring soles of feet together. And let your feet rest in your hands. And while you're doing that, try to inch your heels closer to your body. all the while maintaining a nice long open spine. And think about pulling your knees wider and wider. So we want to breathe into our inner thighs as well as those outer hips. And then let's release a little bit. And let's shift our weight onto our right hip. And just stack your knees and your feet as close together as you can. And then you're going to hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. And stretch your right arm high. And then just do a little bit of a side bend to your left. And then let's lift up, let that arm float down. Let's keep the right knee bent, but stretch your left leg out straight. Place the bottom of your right foot against that inner left thigh. And then inch your left hand towards your left ankle and side stretch again. And then I want you to sweep that right arm forward, out to the right side, back over to the left. And then lift up and let that arm float down. Let's come back to our butterfly with both feet together. Resting those feet in our hands, pulling our heels in closer to our body, keeping the spine open. And again, opening our knees as wide as we can. And then let's release, shifting our weight onto our left hip this time. Knees and feet close together. Holding on to that ankle with our right hand. Send the left arm high and then a little side stretch. And then back up. And side stretch again, but let's sweep forward, reach out, and come back over. And lift up and let it lower down. Now let's keep that left knee bent. We'll stretch the right leg out straight and place the bottom of our left foot close to that thigh. Side bend. Sweep forward, reach out, lift up. Side bend. And then come back up and let the arm float down. From there, we're going to stretch both legs out nice and straight. Hands on either side of your hips. You can bounce your knees up and down a few times. And then just let them relax into the mat. Let your hands creep forward as you push back through your tailbone, melting down. And let's rise up. Now let's keep the right leg straight, but we'll bend the left knee and walk our foot in close. So once we've got that foot in close and we can feel both of our sit bones on the mat, start by just giving yourself a nice close hug. And then let's release and see if we can take that left hand, reach it across to our right big toe. And then we're going to take that left arm, try to wrap around, get that left knee and come back around the other way with your right hand. See if you can get your hands to meet. If not, you're going to get them as close as you can. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall. And we'll look over that right shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And stretch that leg out. Again, let your knees bounce up and down a few times. And then let them relax and we'll forward fold. And rise back up. And now let's switch. Bend the right knee, walk our foot in nice and close. Start by just giving ourselves a hug. And then let's reach our right hand across to our left big toe. And then try wrapping that right arm around that right knee. Coming around with the left hand, seeing if we get our hands to meet or get as close as we can. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, look over your shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And again, stretch your legs out nice and straight. This time I want you to walk your hands back so your fingers are pointing right towards your buttocks and press down through your palms. Push out through the soles of your feet and then tighten that belly and begin to press the feet down as you pull your hips up and enter reverse plank. And then release all the way down. Walking the hands forward. One more forward fold. And then rise back up. And let's bend our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Once we're there, keep the shoulders down, the belly button tight, and then simply find your balance on your tailbone. So in this one, I want you to make sure you're not rounding your back. You need to keep your back nice and straight. And then see if you can lift your feet. Straightening your legs. Don't worry about getting your legs all the way straight. Just don't let your back round. And once you found your balance spot, let's add our arms. And then from there, we're going to slowly open all the way down. And once you're down, stretch your body super straight. And then we'll bring our knees back in for a nice close hug. Gentle knee circles around. And reverse. And then just let your feet rest down. We're going to cross right leg over left leg. We're just sitting with our legs crossed. Let your arms go wide. Drop both of your knees to the left as far as they'll go without lifting that right shoulder, and then just look right. Come back to neutral. Uncross and then recross the other way. Dropping the knees to the right as far as they'll go without lifting left shoulder, and then looking left. And then bring them back up. Now let's uncross. Keep your feet about hips distance, toes and heels out. You bring your arms closer. And then slowly start to lift your hips up, moving into our shoulder bridge once again. But this time, once we're up there, see about clasping your hands under your body. Walking your shoulder blades a little closer together, pressing your knuckles into the mat. And then let's let the hands release. And as slowly as you can, melt back down. And once we've made it back down, about one more nice tight hug. And those gentle rocks side to side. Then hold to neutral. Cross your ankles, hook around your big toes with your second and third fingers. Tighten the belly, come up into that C shape. And then use the power of your belly to roll you all the way up. And once you've made it back up, let's return to our easy cross-leg seated mountain pose position. I'm going to drop the chin to the chest once more. Lift the head. Let's turn our eyes to look to the right. Back to center, turn and look left. And then back to center, palms press, push out. Reach high. And let the arms go all the way down. Do a couple shoulder rolls back front. Increasing to a little bit bigger circle. And finally some really, really nice big full arm circles. Now we stretch high overhead. Try to reach a little higher with the left. A little higher with the right. And let your hands come together at your heart. Let's inhale, open arms and heart. And then bring your hands together lightly. And we made it. So that took care of our Pilates yoga combo class today. I hope you not only feel strong from the inside out, but also a sense of calm and ready to face the day with that calmness. Don't forget hydration, lots of sips of water throughout the day. Of course, random acts of kindness, that's who we are, that's what we do. And we extend it to all living things. I thank you for joining me. I will be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. So stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon.